What's good, sports gamers? Playing against zone can be frustrating, having you ready to call your opponents all types of names, but not so if you're prepared for it. So with this video, I'm going to give you a few tips to beating 2-3 and 3-2 zones in NBA 2K20. So alright, let's get it. One of the easiest ways to beat zone teams is simply beating them up the court on a fast break. What will happen is the guys already down the court will assume their normal roles in the zone, while the slackers you beat will be out of position, giving you easy opportunities to exploit the hole they're vacating in the zone, around the perimeter or in the paint. And the best the defense can do at that point is take the guys already down there out of position to try and defend the open area in their zone, as a result giving up their own area. So you see how many things can happen beating even one of the zone defenders down the court. You see here McCollum is a second too late up the court to assume his role in the 3-2 zone and gives up a wide open 3 to Curry. Now watch again, against the 3-2 zone, the defenders expand outward, leaving the paint wide open. But since one of the two low post guys is still trailing the play and the other down low big is out of position to properly defend the driving Simmons. Another is defeating the zone by alignment. A 3-2 zone can be defeated by having guys in both corners and the low post, forcing the down low bigs to be outnumbered, leaving somebody open. And 2-3 zones can get overloaded on the perimeter. Never, ever, ever allow a zone defense to cover 2 or more of your players. A lot of plays are ran with your opponent playing man defense in mind, which can fall right into zone's traps and makes it easier to defend. So mess with the different alignments of plays and freelances that give you optimal spacing so this doesn't occur. Next, it's extremely important to work the ball into the paint to suck the zone defense inside to kick it back out. When you drive, the computer defenders will start to converge on you, which is when you are able to kick it back out to hopefully your able shooters. You can achieve this with a post player or a dominant slashing ball handler. You will also need to get familiar with skip passes to the opposite wing and sideline when defeating zones from the inside. Next up is utilizing on-ball screens. Screening on ball against zone can get the attention of the other perimeter zone defenders, helping out your teammates for easy shots. Or for you, an easy driving lane to pull up and shoot, drive, and or kick it back out. Against the 2-3 zone, the pick and fade with Green next to me freezes Trae Young, allowing Simmons to penetrate into the heart of the defense. Now I'm running the same play and Trae Young is occupied with Simmons this time, leaving Green wide open for a shot. And another thing I think trips many people up initially and have you blaming the other player is not knowing your guys' jump shots. Playing against zone will expose any and everybody who doesn't know their guy's jumper. The league I'm in, where all these clips are from, when I first started, I was struggling with shooting with these guys. I just got Danny Green, didn't know his jumper. I got Seth Curry, it was always too early. Bobby Porters, I think who I called Green early in the vid. His joint is too fast for me. But I figured I also got Ben Simmons, so majority of the people are gonna zone me, so I need to learn these jumpers. And after a lot of practice mode, I'm top 5 in the league in 3-point shooting. And starting games 4 for 6, 5 for 9 from 3, they aren't as likely to continue to play zone against me. Bottom line, I'm trying to say, if you know your guys' shots, majority of your worries versus zone wouldn't exist. And if you combine it with everything else in the vid, you should definitely be fine playing against it. Marcus Morris still got an ugly jumper though. Ugh. And lastly is off-ball screens, which is an easy way to outnumber the single defender assigned to a zone. The 3-point play quick 2 wide is a good play that has screens on both sides of the court. And if the ball handler is picked up by a defender, one of the screens will be open for a shot. You can find setups like this in multiple plays. To defeat a zone, you have to have a game plan, dribble and pass with a purpose. Make sure your guys open before you give them the ball. And that comes from having the patience needed to defeat a zone. One of the easiest traps to fall for is falling in love with the 3-point shot versus it. The jumper will always be there for you, so don't be afraid to still work the ball inside. You still want to avoid shooting yourself out of a game. The over-relying on threes will come at the expense of free throws, and if your defense isn't top-notch, higher percentage shots on the other end. That will add up quickly, not in your favor. And another benefit against zone is fake passes. They're a great way to get your opponent to sometimes leave you wide open as they go chase another option. Sorry sports gamers, hope this video was able to help you out. And if you liked it, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, so you get more of the content we put out. And once you're with us, hit that bell icon at the bottom so you don't miss any of our videos. Alright people, I'm Chris. Thank you all for watching, and be good, y'all.